Hello everyone and welcome to Whisky Wars, and for today's whisky review we've got a MacAllan. This is the 110 proof MacAllan, so it's proofed at 55% ABV, it's natural colour, it's matured in sherry seasoned oak casks, and it's part of their sherry oak collection. So definitely following on from the sherry oak 12-year-old rather than the double cask. I have to say, natural colour guys. The colour on this whiskey, I know we're right on dregs here of the bottle. The colour, I'll give you a close-up of that. That colour, it's a really nice colour, guys. This is currently an exclusive to the Whisky Shop in Europe. I believe there's an airport in Asia, maybe Thailand, and maybe a retailer in America. I'm not too sure about that. I know in Europe the only place you can get it right now is the Whisky Shop. But how is it on the nose? Let's find out. Just before we do though guys, if you'd be so kind as to click the like button, the hype button and that subscribe button, that'd be much appreciated. And please share the video with a friend if you can. It really helps to grow the channel through word of mouth. Thank you. European sherry oak casks in this guys. Very excited. I've not had a full proofed MacAllan in a considerable amount of time. It's so nice guys. We'll get to the value for money part later in the video. This is my favourite MacAllan I think that I've tried. I mean that is so rich guys, and it's not spirity at all. I literally get sultanas and mocha, red fruits, but it's so strong in this chocolatey whipped cream and raisin note. But it's amazing. Yeah, they're like the powerhouse on the nose for me, and then I'm trying to dig underneath. Red fruits. Maybe I've been getting it recently on a lot of things. You know when you get chocolate truffles but they have the raspberry candy on top, so the raspberry chocolates, but that raspberry candy is something that I get on this. Maybe some tart green apples underneath that, weirdly, but there's something tart underneath, but mainly that's going to be just raisins, chocolate. I did make this, it's mocha, so there's a coffee there somewhere, but it's not spicy. Not on the nose anyway. My nose is really into the glass here, so it's just sweet. Okay, let's dig into the taste, guys. Very rich. Actually got quite a lot of cinnamon and ginger on the taste, but also oak spice too. I got the oak on the flavour there, but a lot of red fruits came into play there. Almost like black cherry. And actually I'm now getting a little bit of blackberry on the nose. But raisin is a dominant one. It's a nice nose. I'll go back in on the taste. Chocolatey, but spicy. And rather than the cooking apples with that tartness, there is something, maybe like a little bit of lemon, but there's an orange sweetness now. Instead of the apples, I'd say orange on the taste. So it's like chocolate orange with red fruits, black cherry, chocolate orange, raisins. Very rich, extremely long finish. And so now we'll get to my final thoughts on this whiskey. I'm so impressed, and I never thought MacAllan would drop something like this. I'm really impressed by it. It really does seem like it's paying homage to MacAllan of yesteryear. No longer is this the soft, sweet, maybe simple whiskies that do have a heavy price tag. This is giving whisky enthusiasts a reason to come back to MacAllan. really like it. It's a really good whiskey, guys. It's just, you can't say it's not. Well, you can. That's a bit extreme. I don't feel like I can sit on camera and say that it's not, because I really think it is good. It's really good, in fact. Something bitter on the taste now, like a black tea. Getting like a black tea note on the taste, on that third sip. Mixing with all those, that fruity dark richness. Also some treacle on the taste. Black tea and treacle have now added to sultanas and chocolate, orange, black cherry, black tea, oak spice. It's pretty good. It is pretty good, guys. It really is. Now, the price. So, the way it works in the Whisky Shop is it's priced at £140, but you have to sign up to their membership, which is free to do. If you do that, you'll receive emails from them, and it drops the price down to £125. So this is £125 bottle, in essence. Is it worth £125? My honest answer is I don't think 12-year-old seemingly cask strength whiskey, it's not, but it's up there. 12-year-old whiskey at 55%, I don't think is worth £125. That's my personal opinion. But it is a MacAllan. Out of the other MacAllans in the range, do I think this is good value for money? And this is important to remember. The 12-year-old double cask is about £80. The sherry oak 12-year-old is about £90. They're 40%. The 15-year-old is £150. So it sits in between the 12 sherry at 40% and the 15-year-old. This is miles better than both, in my humble opinion. If you were going to buy a MacAllan, I really do recommend this one over the others. However, if you like soft and sweet whiskey, don't get this one. This is rich, this is intense, this is a really long finish, decent complexity, beautiful notes on this whiskey, guys. It's not just a standard run-of-the-mill high proof sherried whiskey. This is a whiskey of real quality and substance. I really like it, but I still wouldn't say it's great value for money at £125. I'd like to see this whiskey at, personally, below the £100 mark. I'd like to see it around £85-90. I know that's asking a lot, and I know with the name MacAllan that would never happen. With the name MacAllan you would add a little bit of money on, but realistically I think you're probably spending £25-30 more than what it's worth, but you are getting the name MacAllan, which is what drives the price up. And considering their other prices of releases, I don't think it's too bad on that value for money scale. Do let me know in the comments down below, guys, if you've had this whiskey before or you're thinking of buying this whiskey. I'd really like to know. As always, guys, don't forget to click the like button, the hype button and that subscribe button. I do have membership options down below if you'd like to join and support the channel. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Whisky Wars, and I hope to see you all for the next Whisky War. I almost forgot, guys. I've added some water. With the water added on the nose, red grapes, a touch of a grassy element, not too much, really subtle there, and apples. A lot of orchard fruit, so it does give that grassy element, but I'd say more red apples and red grapes. Still a good helping of cinnamon. It's not too fresh. It has a very rich, luxurious nose, full of sherry sweetness. That's nice. It just freshens up a touch. The raisins, the blackberries, the black cherries, they just elevate a little bit into red grapes, red apples, oranges, but still very, very fruity. Very sweet. Very nice. Let's see the taste. The palate's going now. I did add a fair bit of water to the whiskey, to be honest, but it's really washed away on that taste. The nose is still fantastic though.